I just finished watching Nancy show the contents of her purse, and she showed these two coins. The dollar coin that we have and the $2 coin. And the dollar coin we have nicknamed a loonie because there's a loon on the back of the coin. I don't know if you can see that. There's a loon on there, trust me. The $2 coin has a bear on it. We had the loonie coin for many years before we had this $2 coin. When they brought the $2 coin out and it had the bear on it, I thought everybody would call it a berry instead of a toonie, which is stupid to me. I think it should be called a berry. And frankly, it's just nice to get that off my chest. Today I had to call my grandson's doctor to see if I could get an appointment for him. And the receptionist answered, and I said, I'd like to make an appointment for my grandson with Dr. And she said to me, well, have him call. And I said, no, he's at school. I'm calling. I'll make the appointment. She said, he needs to call himself. And I said to her, well, look, I don't understand why. I would like to make the appointment for him. And she says, well, we don't do that. He has to call on his own. And I said, I made appointments for him in the past. What's the difference? She says, well, if you insist on making the appointment, you will be liable if he doesn't show up. And I said to her, I'm sorry, what do you mean doesn't show up? Has he not shown up for his doctor's appointments in the past? She said, well, that doesn't mean anything. I don't care whether he showed up or not. It's just our policy. And if he doesn't show up, you'll have to pay. And I said, excuse me, we're covered under OHIP. She says, not for missed appointments. And I said to her, when was the last time he missed his appointment that was scheduled? Well, that doesn't matter. That's just the policy. And he has to call. And I said, just to make the appointment. Well, what's it for, she says. I said, he needs a physical. It's been 3 years since he had a physical, and he needs a physical. She says, well, Dr. So-and-so has no physical appointment slots left. And I said, what do you mean she doesn't have any physical appointment slots left? What does that mean? And she says, well, she's booked for the entire year for physicals. And I said, I'm sorry, I'm not understanding what you're saying to me. I understand the words, but I don't understand what you're saying to me. What do you mean she's booked for the year for physicals? And she says to me, she's just booked. There are no free physical bookings left for the year. She says, what's the physical for? And I said, what do you mean, what's the physical for? It's for my grandson. What do you mean it's for? She says, well, is it like for camp or school or sports? I said, no, it's a physical that's allotted under our regulations for OHIP. The rules say you can have a physical once a year. He needs blood work done. He needs his physical. She says, wait, please, for a minute. I wait 6 minutes on the phone listening to the stupid music. She comes back and she says, the doctor would like to see your grandson before she books the physical. And I said to her, do you mean to tell me that in today's age, with the abuse of our healthcare system, the doctor wants to see my grandson to talk about whether or not maybe he should have a physical? Yes, that's right. So I said to her, fine, spring break is coming. We will make the appointment during spring break, the 16th of March, or any time that week. She says, oh, I'm very sorry, the doctor isn't here for that whole week. So it's at 9 o'clock next Thursday, 9 o'clock in the morning, which means he has to miss school. Again. Am I happy? I don't think so. Am I crazy to question these things? I don't think I am. So Brian was talking about step-up aerobics today. I do step-up aerobics of sorts with Michael. He makes me step up on one of the gym benches, you know, the bench things where you do weights and stuff. So it's like 3 steps tall. He makes me do 15 with one leg, 15 with the other. And when I'm done, the sweat's pouring off of me, my glasses are all fogged up, and I can hardly breathe. He says it's good for my butt and my legs. So be it. That's it, that's all.